Hi, this is Sean O'Grady for 8 Count Boxing Hour, and you're a knockout.
Cool. Thanks.
Featherweight?
Junior featherweight.
Junior featherweight.
Andres Fernandez, yeah, 124, 122 up junior.
Okay. Here we go, the featherweight division. Junior featherweight. Here we go. In the blue corner, weighing in at 124 pounds, rated at 12-5, a clean knockout, Manuel Robles. In the red corner, weighing in at 122 pounds, 101, Andres Fernandez.
Hey, boxing fans, thanks for joining us here on the 8 Count Boxing Hour. This fight features Albuquerque's Andres Fernandez taking on a young man who gave Danny Romero a heck of a fight in about, I believe it was his 9th or 10th pro fight for Danny Romero. This is Manuel Robles in the blue trunks. Went the distance in a 6-rounder in Houston, Texas. Gave as good as he got, but it was Danny Romero just taking that one definitely at least 4 rounds to 2, but some of the judges had it scored pretty close. And right now, Manuel Robles comes to town to face Andres Fernandez. We're underway, round 1. Andres Fernandez in the gold trunks, a good-looking young fighter coming up out of Albuquerque. Off to a little bit of a rough start, 1-1 as a professional, but he was an outstanding amateur from Mexico, winning a medal in the Pan Am Games. There's a nice right hand now from Andres Fernandez. Comes back to the body of Manuel Robles. And Andres Fernandez was a highly touted amateur in the gold. Fighting, living now, training here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, trained by Melchor Chavez. And now you can see Andres Fernandez trying to take control of this one. He landed a good, sharp right hand. There's another right hand straight through the gloves of Robles. And Andres Fernandez now jumping on this man. Manuel Robles proved his mettle to me when he went 6 rounds with Danny Romero, losing a tough a decision to Danny Romero. Of course, Manuel Robles is a natural featherweight, and Danny Romero was definitely outsized in that one, fighting the naturally bigger man. But right now it's Andres Fernandez putting on the pressure here against his opponent Manuel Robles. We're coming to you from the Lujan building, the 8 Count Boxing Hour, bringing you the boxing action of the Duke City. Referee Nepi Quintana. Again, Andres Fernandez putting the pressure on and moving Robles back into the corner here. Robles trying to fight off the ropes and out of the corner, but Andres Fernandez is really putting on some nice pressure. Good effective aggression here on the part of Andres Fernandez. Andres Fernandez staying busy, continuing to work. Here comes Robles. Now he misses with a big left hand. But it is the constant aggression of Andres Fernandez, very effective, winning him this round, at least in my book. Of course, Manuel Robles fought a nice, tough fight also against Johnny Vasquez, and that fight taking place at the Kiva Auditorium here in Albuquerque. And it was former IBC featherweight champion Johnny Vasquez winning that decision. You see Andres Fernandez not letting Robles get away here. Andres Fernandez really being aggressive. He looks like the kind of fighter that wants a knockout here. Manuel Robles just trying to find a tricky way out here. But he continues to retreat. Back into his own corner now, Andres Fernandez working on the body. Look at those body shots from Andres. Andres Fernandez. He's been working hard to the body. There's a good body shot now. At the bell rang, but Andres Fernandez had launched that punch to the body. And let's see, little confusion here. Okay, he's just going to get back up on his stool, and I don't know if they're ruling that that punch came after the bell or what the deal is. Looked like a good knockdown body shot to me. But we look into the corner of Andres Fernandez out of Albuquerque. Melchor Chavez talking to him. And we get set for round 2 now, scheduled for 6. As you look into the surpriser with that body shot, put him down. I don't know if that was ruled a slip. I'm not exactly sure. Ariel Conde working the corner for Manuel Robles. The call for the seconds to leave the ring here. And we're just about set for round 2, scheduled for 6 rounds, junior featherweights. Andres Fernandez in the gold trunks out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, the former amateur star from Mexico, taking on Manuel Robles, the tough veteran. Robles with a good record of 12-5, but so far being dominated by the less experienced Andres Fernandez. And again, Andres Fernandez likes to put his man into the corner and go to work on him. Manuel Robles trying to slip out, but he continues to stay near the ropes, not really bringing the action out to the center of the ring. Andres Fernandez just continuing to put the pressure on, and some nice body shots from Fernandez. Manuel Robles just really doesn't seem too willing to mix it up here with Fernandez. Manuel Robles, the southpaw. Andres Fernandez, the right-hander here in the gold trunks. Andres Fernandez not shy at all about letting those punches go. You like to see that in a young fighter coming up. Very offensive-minded. Andres Fernandez now working behind the left hand, trying to drop that right hand in there. Manuel Robles is very elusive. You got to give him credit. He is not real easy to find. Slip off balance there by Andres Fernandez. Referee Nefi Quintana right on top of things. Professional boxing coming to you from the Lujan building here at the New Mexico State Fairgrounds. Fresquez Productions, Lenny Fresquez putting on another big Rising Stars card here in Albuquerque as he continues to build up the local fighters. Oh, and there's a nice right hand. He timed it just right. Fernandez scoring to the head of Robles, and Robles now back into that familiar area of the ring, the corner. And I think that right hand kind of shook Robles a little bit. He's acting a little bit different here. He tries to move out now. Tries to punch his way out, but Fernandez just with any free hand is letting it go. There's another right hand. Robles was moving away from it, but it did score by Andres Fernandez. Fernandez just a ton of pressure here. That pressure seems to be melting away the skills of Manuel Robles. He's trying to find an answer, but there's the bell to end the second round. So we look into the corner now of Andres Fernandez. Melchor Chavez working the corner for him. So far, 2-0 in my book for Andres Fernandez out of Albuquerque. Melchor was very high on Andres when he turned professional, and that loss was in Los Angeles, kind of a surprising loss. They felt that Andres just wasn't ready for that fight. But since then, it's come back with an impressive victory, and to this point, looks quite impressive against Manuel Robles. And Robles, no question about it, having gone 6 rounds, losing a decision to Danny Romero, has proven that he has at least something there and is a good measuring stick here for Andres Fernandez. This was expected to be a pretty tough, evenly matched fight, but so far, 2 rounds to none for Andres Fernandez, if you ask me. And we're in round 3 now, scheduled for 6. Andres Fernandez in the gold trunks, Manuel Robles in the blue trunks. Again, you can see Andres Fernandez, Andy written across the back of his trunks, working to the body real nice here, taking full advantage of the openings. Again, Robles laying back on the corner. I just don't think he should be there. He's a tall fighter with a good reach, and it seems like he'd be out in the center of the ring taking advantage of that, but Andres Fernandez just putting on too much pressure, dictating, and look at those body shots now from Andres Fernandez, just knocking Robles backwards with body shots, powerful body shots. There's a good right hand to the chin, and now Robles is staggering around the ring. And there's a warning, and there's a point being deducted from Andres Fernandez for the elbow. And so that's going to help Manuel Robles in the scoring here. But Andres Fernandez looks like he's starting to really take control. The power shots are getting to Robles. Robles needs to answer back here. Time is running out. He's got a score on Andres Fernandez. Fernandez is moving in, and you'd think that Robles could work something out and time it just right. Catch Fernandez moving in, but so far Andres Fernandez just far too effective here against Manuel Robles. Again, Andres Fernandez leaping in and scoring heavy. There's a good right hand to the chin of Manuel Robles. Oh, and another solid uppercut from Andres Fernandez, and Robles just froze in his tracks here. Andres Fernandez definitely scoring heavy here in this 3rd round. The punishment starting to add up against his opponent, Manuel Robles. Robles in full retreat in this fight. Now a warning for the head as the 2 clashed heads. Boy, that had to hurt. Again, oh, and a nice body shot. Shakes the legs, just buckles the knees of Manuel Robles. Robles not going down, but boy, he's getting tortured in here by Andres Fernandez. And again, Andres comes back to the body, go to the body, back up to the head. Sticking to his fight plan, Andres Fernandez. Effective and impressive in this one. Just too powerful. There's again the left hand to the body, comes back with the left to the head. Continuing to fight. And there's a good left hand to the chin of Robles. Robles is hurt here. Manuel Robles is hurt. He's fighting back now. The 2 are exchanging, but at the bell, a big left hand, a big exclamation point at the bell by Andres Fernandez. Just rocked Manuel Robles, and enough. Manny Robles. Now he's shaking his head. He looks like he doesn't want to continue. He's been getting pounded since the opening bell here by Andres Fernandez. The Albuquerque fight. And if it's not stopped here, it's just a matter of time, because I think Manuel Robles, the punishment is just adding up. It's too much for him. You can see him making gestures like he's about ready to give it up. And Nefi Quintana, the referee, checks with him, and that's it. He waves his hands. This one's over. Manuel Robles taking those body shots has just had enough. He cannot continue. So it'll go down as a 3rd round knockout for Albuquerque's Andres Fernandez. Good power punching performance by the Albuquerque fighter, Andres Fernandez. Absolutely no doubt about it. A punishing performance by the young man from Albuquerque in the gold trunks. There you see the good sportsmanship. But a good punishing performance by Andres Fernandez from Albuquerque. It's the best he's looked to date of his 3 pro fights, and he's getting better. Andres Fernandez, keep an eye on that man. There you see him saluting the crowd. There's a salute for you folks at home. And now let's go up to ring announcer Mucho Martinez and make this one official.
Referee stops it in the 3rd round. by a technical knockout. The winner is Andres Fernandez.
A nice victory for Albuquerque's Andres Fernandez. Thanks for joining us tonight on the 8 Count Boxing Hour, everyone. We'll see you next time.